Hey everyone, welcome back to King Nation. This is episode 6 of Redstone Lessons. In this episode, in the last episode, we talked about these logic gates. So yeah, these are what logic gates are. You can go watch the last one if you didn't already. I explained how these work and yeah. So yeah, in this episode, I will be talking about redstone clocks. I already talked about it a little bit in the first episode, I believe. Either the first or second one, I don't remember. But yeah, I talked about it a little bit, but I'm gonna explain a little bit more. Alright, so just to start simple, I am going to start with the most known one, which is the repeater clock. I believe all of you know this or seen it before. So yeah, this is the simplest clock you can make in Minecraft. This is the repeater clock. What's cool about this is that you can actually change the speed if you change the ticks, just like this. Okay, let me try that. But if you see, now it's a bit slower. You're doing a 3. Okay, just like that. But it has to be on the same tick for it to work. Just like that. And so this is your input, which is going to be infinite. Is going in and into each other, just like that. So with this, you can keep your redstone line going. You can put a repeater here and do whatever you want. Honestly, you can do a light like this if you want. Do whatever you want. So yeah, that's our output. So yeah, that's the simplest clock you can make. The next one is going to be a bit similar. It's just going to have a redstone torch in it. So you also need a block as well. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's like this. And you put the torch here and do like that. See? So it's pretty much the exact same thing, you're just adding a torch to it. What's cool about this, you can actually turn it off and turn it back on manually. It's super easy, just like that. So it's turning it off because of this torch. We're turning off the torch and it turns off the entire thing. And when this is on, this torch activates, this goes here, and then the repeater is going inside this block, which is in the last episode I talked about observers. Today I just found out about this new redstone clock that I never seen before. Super easy to make. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. So put a dropper or dispenser, both work, and then you put a observer on top, put a redstone, put a lever, flick it twice, and yeah, it now has infinite power. Now you're wondering how is it doing that? So because of this dropper, let's probably could turn it off as well, which I think is really cool. So this dropper, right? And then when we flick the lever, it is dispensing, or not dispensing, but it's activating the dropper or dispenser to dispense. But it's nothing in here, so nothing's actually gonna come out. But it's still activating it. And then when it does that, the observer is on top of it, and it detects that, and then from the output side, the redstone is going to be here. So now we do that. Yeah, and it keeps doing it over and over is because of this redstone right here. The redstone from the output, the redstone is, when this redstone is powered from the output, it's also powering the dropper or dispenser, because it's a block beneath the observer. So it is powering the observer. I mean the dropper or dispenser. So it's powering itself, just like this clock right here, making it infinite power, which I think is really cool, super easy to make. I just found out about it today. I'm gonna leave credit to the video in the description so you can check it out. I never seen this design before, but I'm glad I found out about it today to show y'all. Like I said with the output, so you can only do redstone, which kind of sucks. So you can't do anything else but redstone. You have to use redstone so it powers this. So and you can break the torch or whatever is powering the dropper / dispenser. With this, you can so from your output, you can keep this going. Oh. Okay, you can't do that because the observer is a transparent block, so it isn't. The power doesn't go through. Okay, well, you can do this, and I believe it'll still work, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that still works. You can do that. Then you can do this and then keep it going to whatever you want it to do. Yeah, it's a really cool machine I just found out about today. I think that's actually really cool. Now what's next? Another simple one, a hopper clock. I've definitely seen this before. So this is just a regular clock, hopper clock, that hoppers are going into each other, so it's going to be infinite. And then the comparator is just detecting the item on either side, and then it's giving it a power source. With that, you can tell, yeah, this is your input, and then that's your output. You can do whatever you want with that. Now, my favorite one I showed in, I think, 2 episodes ago. I think. Yeah, I definitely showed y'all this. So, you need a sticky piston. You actually need a lot. You need a lot of stuff with this. So yeah, do comparators on both sides. Iron block, or any block you want. And then put redstone there, sticky piston. Same thing on the other side. Just like that. Put a redstone block on either side, doesn't matter. Now, here's the fun part. So in the hopper, you can, let me show you. So 1 block equals 1 second, okay? So 60 blocks is a minute. So if I put 60 blocks in here, it is going to take a minute for this piston to change from here to here, okay? So once it's done moving all these blocks to this hopper, it's gonna move the piston. Yeah, this is my favorite redstone clock. I've used this in multiple of my servers. So yeah, it just changed. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I think that's really it. I know there's a lot more redstone clocks. I don't have time to go over all of them. Maybe in the future though, most likely. but not for a little while. This is just for simple understanding. We'll go to the simple redstone blocks to a bit more advanced, and these are compact. Most of these are compact designs, so that's really good. I really like this one. You can probably use that for most of the things. So this one, I forgot to mention. So considering it's an observer, it's going to be super fast. I believe that's like, I don't even know how many ticks that is, because yeah, I don't want to be wrong. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's really fast. But you can change the speed. Technically, you can change the speed of it if you add repeaters. So right here, for example, if you do that, just yeah. So see, this is really fast. It slows it down a bit. You can do it even slower if you want. This, which doesn't work. So you can't do 4 ticks. You can only do 3 or higher. So yeah, that's a way you can, I guess, change the speed of it. This one, you just change the ticks. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I like both of these designs. Pretty much the same concept, just different ways of doing it. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about in this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Learning, more about redstone clocks and, different designs, how it works, all that good stuff. So, yeah. Hope y'all, learned something. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. But wait, do not click off the video yet. If you haven't heard yet, I just made a podcast recently. It's called Behind the Blocks. I will leave a link to the podcast in the description. You can go check it out. It is on Spotify. Episodes will be coming out every 2 weeks. So the next episode is on July 24th. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for it because it's going to be longer than the first one, and we'll be talking about a bit more stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good episode. I hope I can, see y'all there. Well, I'm going to see y'all in the next episode. Bye.